Hello everybody. So today I'm going to react to a video that a vegan, I don't know if they're ex-vegan or if they are just anti-vegan, but it's a vegan compilation video, I was going to say. And it's short and sweet. I'm going to try and do some commentary over this because they do play a lot of the same stuff over again. So I'm in my bedroom, in case I sound a little bit different, just because it's quieter in here, and I'm just sitting on my bed right now. So anyway, let's just get into this.
We are not hunters at all. We have no claws on these hands. We have no fangs on our teeth.
We can't run that fast.
No.
Our vision sucks compared to other animals.
We're not strong enough to take down a gazelle. We don't even have the instinct to hunt.
And clearly, we do not have either the fangs or the kind of blade-like molars that you find in a carnivore.
Our teeth are not cutting for cutting meat at all. They're for grinding, and we have no claws.
Can I kill an animal with my bare hand? No, I can't.
How are you going to hunt for animals with no tools, fool? Humans were designed to duel. Look at our massive fangs. Look at our claws. No, I don't think you were designed to hunt animals, my friend. I think you were designed to use your trichromatic vision to see when fruits are red and ripe, to see when leaves are lush and green and ready to eat. And, you know, you've got these digits to be able to pick berries and things. You're not designed to hunt animals.
Neanderthals are laughing at all of you. They're laughing at all of you. And I think even Homo erectus would be laughing at you right now. Yeah, my Homo erectus friend, spirit friend, he said, and I quote, "These people are insane. Next level insane. Do they forget we made tools to hunt, to bring down meat? Bring down an animal for meat. Do they forget we had tools? We made spears, really sharp spears out of stone. And we got strong. We were strong because we ate meat. Now, we didn't hunt as children. We had to build up our strength. I mean, we followed the families. We probably climbed trees a lot. We moved things, out of the way to get to, because we did eat a little bit of plant food, right, on occasion when we could. We'd probably climb trees. Excuse me. We would probably, because we'd be carrying our children, so we'd be nice and strong, carrying our babies around. Moving rocks out of the way to, make room. We're doing all kinds of stuff, right? We're working, we're using our arms to build the tools. I don't know if today's standards would be strong enough to build tools. We really messed ourselves up here. And I've always been wondering, what are we going to eat when the power grid inevitably goes down? Okay, let's say we have a huge solar flare that is so extremely severe, that it knocks the entire world out. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? Where are we going to eat? How are we going to eat? Yes, our freezer food is going to be fine for a little bit. Okay, for a little bit. But then what are we going to do? What's going to happen? What do we do? What do we do? Because that will inevitably go bad. And it's not going to be like a storm that knocks the power out for a couple of days and then we're back. Nope. And Fiona knocked some people out for over a week. I think even 2 weeks some people were without power. Maybe even longer than that. I live in a high priority building because there are people that need special machines at night. So we got our power back within 4 days, but even that was too much. We can't live like that anymore. We have disabled ourselves. Well, not really. What do we do? What do we do when the power grid goes down? There's going to be no refrigerators. How are we going to eat? What are we going to do? Because the food that you're going to find in the forest, vegans, it's not all edible, you know. And how do you know what is edible and what isn't? How will you know? You're just going to pick a berry off the tree and hope to the Lord it doesn't kill you? Because there are berries out there that could really do some damage. Even berries. There's mushrooms out there. There's, what are they called? Belladonna? I don't know if those are mushrooms or if they're like a fruit. Those are very poisonous. Yep. What are you going to do, vegans? By the way, thank you, YouTube, for sparing me. If I should sacrifice anything, though, you can take that video down. I don't need my whole channel on a strike. Thank you.
So here's the basic argument a vegan will bring. You are not designed to eat meat.
I feel really bad for this dude. I know him. I know his voice. I don't know him personally, but I know his voice. I know him from his voice. Oh, gosh. He's been so back and forth so many times. I feel so bad for this guy.
You have no claws. Your teeth. There's no fangs there. You couldn't...
Yeah. And yet he's back on the vegan fruitarian train. It's so... I don't know what's wrong with the dude.
catch a lion. You don't have the tools to do it.
2 million years ago, no doubt about it, Homo erectus is eating dead animals.
Yeah. And we lived they lived for almost 1 million years. They made tools. They were found to make tools, especially the later Homo erectus, probably about 1 million years. Guess what? They probably, if 2 million years, and they weren't making tools 2 million years ago, you're not going to find that anyway, I don't think, because it's going to be they're going to be chipped away too much. They're just going to look like normal rocks at that point. Assuming they didn't make tools, though, they probably scavenged. Ate whatever they could find on the ground. They ate insects sometimes. They would eat dead birds, anything. They would look for anything, just like maybe if other creatures brought down animals, they would eat what's left over. If something, they would be eating the leftovers. What the dogs don't finish, they're going to finish. What the wolves, coyotes, whatever the heck was around back then, I don't know. I don't have enough patience to do all the research on the creatures from back then, but if the dog creatures or cat creatures or whatever, if there were leftovers, you bet your bottom dollar that those Homo erectus were scavenging that food. Maybe they weren't using tools. That doesn't mean anything. They could have just been scavenging it and eating it, right after the other animals left. Come on, why don't people use their brains anymore? I'm 26 years old. I would have probably thought through this. I probably would have had critical thinking even at 18 about stuff like this. Oh my Lord, 13, 14. I knew back 100,000 years ago people ate meat even when I was 14. I'm like, yeah, so I'm not going to stop eating meat just because someone tells me to. I'm 14 years old. I'm gonna, if my parents are eating it, I'm eating it. My parents never stopped eating meat. No one ever stopped eating meat just because somebody all of a sudden thought you should. By the way, my mom realized early that saturated fat was the good fat and the crap canola oils were the bad fat. So Suck it, vegans.
The only problem is the first weapon only appeared 200,000 years ago.
That could highly be because those other weapons, the older ones, were worn away, or the fact that they scavenged. In fact, I did see something about 350,000 years ago. The Neanderthals were more brutal. I don't know what evidence they have, but how would they have killed anything? Because unless they scavenged too. And they were known for cannibalism from what I've heard, but I don't know. It's the Ice Age, people. Things are gonna die. But guess what? They had their own refrigerator, so there was that.
Somehow, for nearly 2 million years, we are getting nice, fresh animal carcasses with absolutely no weapons to get them with. And if you...
Yeah, it's called scavenging. Or maybe the tools are just too old to distinguish.
You want to look around you and think, is there...
I don't know. I know rocks do chip away over time, and I'm sure over the course of 1 million years, there's gonna be some wear, and you're not gonna really be able to tell if it's a tool or if it's just the shape of a rock. You know, I've seen some pretty weirdly shaped rocks. I'm like, why is it shaped like this? Does that mean it's a tool? No, but it could have been. It could have very well been.
Any on you at this moment that could kill a kudu? No. We have no claws, we have no fangs, we have no strength, we have...
I don't know what that animal is he just mentioned. Oh, I'm so sick of this claim.
No speed. We have, we are the biggest wussies that have ever walked planet Earth.
I don't really have any fangs. There's nothing on...
This girl needs to be banned off YouTube. I don't know how she still has a freaking platform telling people that she will not be transplanting her liver to someone else if they're not vegan. By the way, I don't even want your liver. You know why? Because I know it's unhealthy. You feed your dog vegan. Animal abuse. I'm not even going to bleep out the word. You are an animal abuser. And you feed your liver high carbs, high amounts of crap, and you expect your liver to be healthy? No. No. Nope. Nope.
Me that shows that I need or that I can possibly kill an animal with my bare hands. Or
your voice, it's worse than mine. It sounds like this, and I don't like... It doesn't sound healthy. You sound like you're always talking in a fry. I don't know what makes my voice do that, but hers is worse than mine ever was. If I'm really dehydrated, then yeah, it's really bad, but I don't know.
Tear through their leather-like flesh. You couldn't do it.
I mean, seriously, I'd love to drop you.
Oh, these people. Don't they have animals that they feed vegan too? They made a really angry post. Vegan Deterioration covered it a while back. I don't know if she still has the video up on her channel. I can respect Vegan Deterioration, but I don't like how she deletes videos. If people, because it's fair use, okay? It's fair use. You should not be deleting videos because you're letting their you shouldn't be caring about people's feelings too much. Okay? You should not be caring too much about vegans' feelings. Yeah. Anyways, I don't want my video on your channel because blah blah blah. It's fair use. She has the right to react to it, and she has the right to keep it up there, too. I mean, yeah, fine, you have the right to ask not to keep it up there, but you're harming yourself. What about that don't you get? But anyways, these people these people, I don't know what they're doing because they're not around anymore. Apparently, they made a horrible post. We're not gonna tell you why, blah, 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 but we're going off Instagram, we're going off social media, blah, blah, blah. Yes, we're still vegan. Shut the F up already. So, yeah, there's that.
In the jungle without any tools and weapons. No gun, no spear, no knife.
We made spears, moron.
Use what you were born with, okay? Yeah.
We made spears. We made them. It's called stone. Do you remember the stone? What? Can anyone remind me what the Stone Age was? Because I think I'm drawing a blank all of a sudden. What was the stone? Can anyone tell me what the Stone Age was? Vegans, can you tell me what the Stone Age was? Vegans, come in my comments and tell me what the Stone Age was. What happened in the Stone Age? Give me a true idea of what happened in the Stone Age. Because I think I'm suddenly drawing a blank.
Your hands and your big claws and your big sharp teeth, take down an animal, eat that.
I'm kind of laughing because I think they called the stone that they started with when they would carve the tool out a blank. Oh, God.
Eat it, but you can't.
We're weak. We're slow. We have no fangs. We have no claws.
You're slow. You got a shaky voice going on there, too. What the heck's going on there?
Running down a bison and biting into it.
Just like all cows were designed to eat grass and all lions were designed to eat gazelle, all...
Uh-huh. But you know a lion ate... Like... I'm sure lions will hunt together sometimes. They might have a helper. If the animal's really big. I know that cheetahs do. They hunt in little groups, not packs or whatever they're called in cheetahs. I know lions are called a pride, but I know the lioness is usually the one that hunts, but I'm sure if it's big enough, the animal that they're hunting down, I'm sure it takes more than one. I would think. Like cheetahs, I've seen it. I think 2 or 3 will be seen hunting at one time, depending on the size of the animal.
Humans are herbivores and designed to eat...
No, we're not. No, we're not. Do you know what happened with the panda? The panda was a carnivore. And I think only within the last, what? Was it 10,000 years? Or something like that? They stopped eating meat because the species they were accustomed to died out. That's not enough time to adapt. The only plant they can eat without any problems is bamboo, and then even then when they poop it, they poop it, most of it out. So they have to keep eating and eating and eating and eating and eating. It's very sad. And the cubs are born so small. And that the milk is very deficient as well, that the mother gives them. It's so bad. There's such a delicate balance. Like the genetics are just, they're not as well as they were when they're just not. It's so sad what's been going on with the panda.
Period. End of discussion. We are physiologically and anatomically designed to eat plants.
End of discussion. No. No. You know why? Because clearly it's not working for you. Why did you have a little hissy fit on your Instagram then? What was that about? What was that about? You had a little hissy fit there on your Instagram. What was that about?
I ask people to look around the room and see what a miserable animal human beings are. You know?
Oh, I know what a miserable human being is. I know what they sound like. They stutter, they begin to slow down when they speak. You're not at that point yet where you're slowing down. But they don't have enough, like, inflection. They don't have life in their eyes. I sometimes can't really tell in the earlier stages because I can't see the eyes, obviously. But I can hear it, especially in the later stages. Yeah.
We're weak, we're slow, we have no claws, we have no fangs. You know, try running down a bison and biting into it, right?
I contest that we're herbivores because we have no claws, we have no predatory instincts.
You can. But what about the Homo sapiens 50,000 years ago? What about the humans even 10,000 years ago? Why were they eating meat 10,000 years ago if they didn't need to? Why were they eating meat? Why? Why were they eating meat? And you know what changed, especially in ancient Egypt? They were eating grains and fruit in high amounts. We weren't having heart attacks and obesity when we were eating our normal herbivore or our normal carnivore diet with occasional plants. We weren't having that problem. Now we're eating this herbivore diet. Herbivore, for those really picky. We're eating this herbivore diet. Maybe with a little bit of meat, but... I don't know. I do not think it was the meat causing those heart attacks and obesity. I don't think it was the meat. I don't think it was when we were carnivores, or for the most part carnivores, hyper carnivore as it's called.
We can't run fast, we sweat through our pores. We have molars the same as cows, we have flat blunt teeth, we've got two pathetic little canines that would get destroyed in any fight with a carnivore.
Based on our anatomy and physiology, it's very clear we're not designed to eat meat. And
I think your brain says otherwise, honey. You're really, really dragging your talk out.
And the only way we can eat meat is if it's captured with tools,
exactly, which we do.
Prepared with tools, cooked.
Yep.
We can't eat raw meat.
I beg to differ. There are cultures that do, and there are people within the carnivore community that do. I'm not suggesting it. Especially with regular store-bought meat. I don't even do it. And I eat meat from my local market here. But mainly because it's ground beef. I definitely don't eat ground beef raw. I wouldn't recommend it. I think you should cook your ground beef. You can make steak tartare. There's ways you can do it so that it doesn't get you sick. There are people in Russia. There's a group of people up in I don't remember how to pronounce it. It's so cold up there. It is so cold up there. They actually store the meats outside. They have meat markets outside because it's so cold up there. You can eat. They eat the raw meat too, from what I've heard. And I could be wrong on that one because it would be really cold, right? You want something warm. You want to be warm when you're at home, and maybe not all the meat, the raw meat, but steak tartare is raw meat, sashimi is raw meat, fish. Let's see. I don't recommend chicken raw. I really don't. Not even if it's raised well. I don't know. I wouldn't. Nope. No. Just no. I feel it. No. Just. I've heard of people eating raw lamb too. But I don't suggest it, especially if you just want to start carnivore. Make it simple. Cook your food. Cook it. If you want to try raw later. Try it when your stomach acidity gets a little bit better and your gallbladder starts producing more. Try it when you know you've healed your gut. I haven't healed my gut yet. I definitely haven't healed my gut yet. Raw dairy would be good, especially fermented, like cheese. Raw cheese, kefir, whatever, stuff like that.
And if we eat raw meat, well, they prepare it, right?
The body is not meant.
What do they mean they prepare it? What is with this girl's voice?
To digest meat. We're not carnivores. We're not even omnivores.
This sounds like a young version of me. She sounds like me a little bit.
We are supposed to be herbivores. We are herbivores. We don't have the teeth. Yeah, we have canines, but those canines cannot bite through a horse, okay? They're meant to bite through like tougher fruits, okay?
They say the same thing over and over. The Neanderthals are shaking, trying to get out, bashing, trying to get out of their grave. Like, help me, God, get me out of here. God.
Nuts, not an animal.
We are definitely not designed to eat animal foods. People like to point to their canines. Human canines are not sharp. They are...
You can't eat the meat if it's cooked well done, honey bun. You have to chew a lot harder when it's well done. Just sear it. Or cook it just enough. You don't want to overcook. You want to keep an eye on your meat when you're cooking. And that's why I have someone cook it for me, because I know blind people that do cook their meat, but they often cook it really, really, really well done. And it's like, bleh, I hate my meat cooked like that. I hate it. Blech.
Enough to bite into the skin of an apple.
So if you think it's a good idea to do a sneak attack on a wildebeest and take it down with your menacing canines and flesh...
We make tools. That's what making tools is for. We have our tools at the ready, and then sometimes we use projectiles, and sometimes we that's what we created the bow and arrow for, by the way. We could hunt from afar. Shoot the thing in the heart while we're like, I don't know, 20 to 40 feet away. I don't know how far the arrows are supposed to go. Depending on how far back you're able to pull the bow. I don't know.
Grabbing claws, you, my friend, are gonna get Mufasa'd. It's not just that we don't have the capacity.
What?
To fell our own prey, but we are also biologically and physiologically not designed to consume meat.
Yeah. Talk to your Neanderthal friends, okay? Because you are part Neanderthal. All of us here are part Neanderthal, okay? And I have something that I might put out here in the next little bit that talks about being Neanderthal, okay? And why and how I believe Neanderthals are, and what I believe caused their extinction, why we are only 3% Neanderthal as a result, and what I think makes us Neanderthal.
Behave like omnivores. But that doesn't mean we are omnivores. If we're omnivores, we're the world's worst omnivore.
We have no...
Oh my lord.
Fangs, no hunting instincts. We're not fast.
No.
Can you climb a tree like a lion?
Can a lion easily climb a tree? I've never seen lions climb trees in documentaries. And yes, I've seen documentaries where they have description in them. Can a lion like skillfully climb up a tree really, really high? Chimpanzees hunt down meat. And you know how some do it? They make a spear out of a stick. They make a spear out of a stick. Not even chimpanzees are vegan. No primate is vegan. I don't know of one primate that's vegan. You're gonna, oh, gorillas. No, gorillas. I have seen one specific group of gorillas going down to a river and collecting shark eggs. What are they doing with those shark eggs? Making something colorful? No. Playing with them? No. They are eating the shark eggs. Gorillas are not vegan. Orangutans are not vegan. You will find them stabbing at old wood of a tree to get at some termites in there, hiding in the wood there. They will eat bugs. And I'm sure some of the fruit they eat has bugs on them. And they eat the bug with the fruit. They're not discriminatory. Come on.
Our vision's not that great either. Our smell?
Our sense of smell sucks compared to actual carnivore.
You know what helps with your smell? Zinc. You know what has zinc? Bioavailable zinc. Zinc you'll actually absorb. Animal products. Liver. Beef. Beef and liver are the best. And I would say that because now I can't even eat fish. Fish is too strong for me. It's disgusting.
I believe that
And it's sad because I'm an island girl and I used to love fish. I loved it. Loved.
evolutionarily speaking, we are prey, not predator. We were prey on the African.
We can be both, you know. I'm sure. Wait, don't hyenas eat lions? Or is it the other way around? Don't they eat each other? Could I be wrong? Because from how it looked to me, the Lion King seemed to portray the hyenas as a predator toward the lion. I'm not sure if the lions ate hyenas or vice versa, or if they all ate each other. I don't know how all that worked. But I mean, I'm pretty sure there are other creatures that eat them too. Wait. And don't vultures circle around dying lions? Dying anything? We can be both prey and predator.
In savannah, and we had to avoid carnivores eating us.
Human beings are naturally herbivores. We are not carnivores and never have been carnivores.
You know why you think you're natural carnivores? Because we are always taught, oh, eat your veggies, eat your this, eat your that. How about some cookies for dessert? You gotta eat your veggies first. How about we make some cake for our friend? Most of a cake is plants. Most of your cookies are plants. Most of your plate that you're eating at supper is plants.
The fact that some people eat meat and have tried to pretend to be carnivores has all to do with sort of a mating ritual.
Pretending to be carnivores. I have not been healthier since switching to carnivore. Where are my signs of deterioration? Where are they? Where are they? Can someone help me with that, please? Because I don't know.
Of guys who go out and hunt to show themselves to be intimidating to their rival males and attractive to breeding females. If you look on the cave wall, they have drawings of kind of wishful thinking that we might be able to.
What? What? Wishful Amara? My Neanderthal friend is Amara. Amara, come here, please. Spiritually, where are you? Where are you? I need you. Why did your people draw cave paintings? Why did you draw paintings of bringing down animals and stuff? To tell your story? Oh! Is that what you... Why you're... Yeah, okay. Yeah, so you're telling your story of how you got here and what you do. Oh, okay. Okay. Interesting. Because that's not what these people are saying. These people are like, oh, it's wishful thinking. We were just wishing we could hunt down an animal. Stupid, I know. I know. I know. Thank you so much, Amara. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. So, Amara here says that she's telling a story. They want to leave behind their legacy. They want to tell the humans what we were known to do, what they were known to do. They want to leave behind their story so that other humans might look back and be like, wow, did they actually do this? And you can actually find evidence of them doing it. So there's proof, really. But anyway, who am I to judge? Amara's just a spirit now, but at least she knows. She's able to tell me. I'm good with communicating with spirits. Guys, I'm playing around. I don't... I hope you know that.
To hunt successfully? Well,
what the heck is that? The music? What is that? I don't know if that's copyrighted, but I'm gonna not continue with that. Thank you, though. Tom Loris is the channel. He's actually subscribed to me. I may not have pronounced that right, but he's amazing. I like his stuff. I like his compilations. Music, I'm not so sure. I don't know if it's copyright or not. I mean, before I had YouTube Premium, I think he was monetized. I don't know. YouTube is sketchy. YouTube is sketchy, y'all. So, I am cringing hard right now. Amara is screaming along with me on the with my insides. Amara is shouting what I'm thinking. What is wrong with humanity? It's like how did we make stone tools then? How? So 200,000 years ago, the question I just had pop into my mind, if we started making tools 200,000 years ago, why would we be making them? Why? If we didn't need meat, why would we be making them? What would they be for? Why would we be making spears? Just to kill each other? That's all we use them for? Really? Then how come we're finding animal bones with markings on them that look like butcher marks? Anyways, I'm gonna go. This video is getting long. So, thanks a ton for watching, you guys, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!